Greetings and welcome back to Poggers Plays XCOM Enemy Within. Tonight we have Operation Crystal Heat, which is the alien terror attack. Unfortunately, with Lieutenant Kraus disabled, we have Lieutenant Sam Shin stepping up to the plate to take over command. Alongside him we have Lieutenant Zhang, Lieutenant what's-his-face, the guy with the shotgun, and Mr. Bianchi, our rookie, who's bringing along the zapper gun just in case we happen to encounter some floaters. We have a pretty good system for dealing with the chrysalids, but I'm not sure if it's going to be enough. Let's have a look.
Central, this is Big Sky. Confirm signal uplink. Strike team is in position near the terror site. Awaiting confirmation.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 has been given the green light. Your highest priority is to protect those civilians.
Alright, let's get Zhang on the side here. Let's get,
Watching for activity.
let's get... Ah! I forgot, he did not bring the zapper, he did indeed bring the grenade just in case I wanted to secure a kill, which I'm probably going to want to do.
Copy that.
Let's get Sam Shin around this side.
Enemies in sight.
There we go. 2 floaters? 2 floaters. Come on, Zhang. Ah! Need to get you some more packs.
I missed the target.
Yes, you did. 59 and 59. Zhang is also under threat from one of them. Let's get Luca behind him. Watch. Let's get Sam Shin setting out some smoke for us. And Seren can go in position here. Look. Definitely hear some chrysalids out there. One trying to cover our flank. Second one. What are you gonna do, man? Ah, he's gonna take out the city. Alright. 70% chance to hit. Come on, Zhang. Yeah, good man.
Got him.
It's one down. One off in distance. 59% chance to hit. Good, what should we do? I think keeping him pinned might be a good idea. Suppression. So we move Luca over. We can get sight on it. Just pin it with Sam. Let's fuck Luca down. We can, I only have 1 bullet left. It's reload. Keep siren behind. Come on, little floater, what you gonna do? You gotta move, you gotta run. It's not doing nothing. One's allies kill everyone else. Sam, what the hell are you doing? You were just firing at him. You have to have a good shot from there. Ugh.
On my way.
Let's hang out to get a shot on. Oh!
Joy in.
Showing up the rest of us. Sam.
Solid copy.
Good to go.
Sam, that's not better. You look very uncomfortable. Alright, let's swing Siren around. Watch.
Covering now.
Punch you onto Overwatch as well. Hang on, those little bastards. People are dying off in the darkness.
headed there now.
Bring this one home.
Go. You're safe. Go.
I'll try and fix Sam's back by switching weapon, but it looks like that's not going to work. Silly man. Alright, we could try getting onto here and working our way down. If we know that they're out there, then they're either down here or up here. Through the windows. Could be on the lower floor. Okay,
I will take care of it. Hostile spotted.
Oh, we found some more. More contacts. Let's get this Chargy back into cover. As well as Sam Chen. Siren back. As Luca gets into an overwatch position.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Zombie. I mean, they're on the ground floor at least, although they can move around pretty easily.
As unprofessional as it sounds, the bite seems to have turned him into a zombie.
Loader's coming out to play. I'm not taking the best cover. Okay. Is it rocket time? I think it's rocket time quite yet. Yeah. No, not yet. 7% chance to hit. Let's have Luca take that. 65%. There we go. Yep. 59%. 77, 57. We got the biggest threat right now.
Hostile target eliminated.
We know the zombie's going to move, so we don't have enough ammo. Reload again. So I'll get Siren a bit closer. Watch with that pistol. Sam Shin moves back and takes the shot. Yeah. Right, we've got more zombie contacts. Look at they out there. They're moving around fast if so. Yeah, that's a little bit of damage. Alright, more dying out there. Too much about it right now though. Come on!
I'll handle it. The target remains.
Better handle it.
Got it covered.
Alright, we can take care of this Zombambo in close range. Alright, come on, take a second shot. Take it down, take it down, take it down. Come on, man. Take it down. Yes! Oh, okay.
No rounds.
Saying you badass. Right, that's going to take most of our ammo. So let's just clean this up with one shot.
It is done.
Okay. 5%. Can't get that grenade in, so let's take it. Good. Cross chin over here. 100%. Yeah. Hey man, you can take this one. Whoop! Here it comes. Come on, some bambos too. Alright, Zhang. You're out of ammo. God damn it. focus fire this one down, then we won't have to use the rocket. If we cannot... Oh, that's not a good sign. Let's slowly pull back here. Deal with it when it's closer.
I am ready. We're green to go.
No, it's just gonna leave. No, it's gonna get on top. Oh god, it's gonna eat more people. Ugh, that's so disgusting. Alright, so that's son of a bitch. Let's try and get more reinforcements. So far, it is definitely working. Oh my god, Zhang. Please.
Enemy is still alive.
Please.
Scanning.
Stop! 1%. That shotgun into play.
No longer a threat. I'm on the move.
Right, let's try pot-shotting at that one up there. Come on. Yeah, good. Right, let's cage a little bit. Come on, man. No good.
I missed the target.
So now you did. Taking on another one. Gonna lose all our bloody civilians to this guy. I'm gonna get swarmed with zombies. Jeez. I hate chrysalids. Alright, Shin. More shots. No, I think this one might be worth it.
Rockets away.
Goodbye, little guy. Had enough of your shit. Just maybe that knocked out the Zombambo dog's body too. I'll actually keep it from resurrecting. Let's get some shots in. Let's get some shots out.
Adjusting sights.
Yeah, I'm getting 2 damage. I guess it's something. Reload. Lost half our civilians now. That's right, I'm closer. You can meet Mr. Gunn. Mr. Gunn says hello. It's not enough. Mr. Gunn says hello again. Bye.
Nailed it, Commander. Mission accomplished.
Damn. Alright, so that was the one last chrysalid. That was actually a very small alien terror attack. I'm kind of relieved. 9 aliens dead. 8 civilians dead. No operatives lost, and we're done in under 15 minutes. Whew. Alright.
An exemplary performance. Let's hope all of these operations go as smoothly as this one did.
Boots back on the menu, boys. Lieutenant Sam Shield Shin. It's now Captain. Smoke grenades now contains powerful stimulants that grant plus 20 will and plus 10% critical chance for all units in the cloud, or dense smoke, which I'm taking. Smoke grenades have increased area of effect and further increase the unit's defense by 20. That could be nice for later in the game when more psionics are out in play, but dense smoke. Dense smoke. So dense. And Luca Bianchi became yet another SWAT. Yay! 18 kills over 10 missions. Damn, Shin. Again, 8 kills over 2 missions, but then again, he is a support. 5 kills over 1 mission for Zhang. Jeez. You guys are awesome. Chrysalid Autopsy. Panic in Mexico has decreased by 3. Panic has decreased across North America. Yay!
Remember, we will be watching.
I'm sure the troops will be eager to get out there and even up the body count.
Yes. United States, Mexico, Nigeria, China, Japan, and India love us. They absolutely love us. Russia and Brazil, not so much. Let's see. Do I need to hire any more soldiers? We've got 9 on active duty at the moment. So many injured. Oh, that's fine. Got yet another medal unlocked. The Council Medal of Honor. Powers. Plus aim and will for each mission completed with no soldier deaths, up to a maximum of 10. Plus 10 aim and critical chance if not within 7 tiles of an allied unit. Ah, yes, I know that one. No, hell no. Plus 1 aim and will for each mission completed. There's plus 10 aim and plus 10 will in every circumstance, pretty much. I love it. The A++ award. We'll assign that one to Sam Shin. Actually, no, to Zhang. I want his aim as high as possible. Salute, Zhang! Good man. Alright. Not too bad so far. 5 deaths. All of them on 3 missions. Squaddies on 3 missions is really kind of evil time for us. Alright.
Our worst suspicions may have been true after all. They're not just here for abductions. They have something else in mind.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
I just don't understand. Why use such advanced technology against innocent civilians?
It's fun, scares us. Certainly scared me. Alright, we've nearly interrogated our little sectoid.
Access lift operational.
Let's keep building out. It's going to cost a bit to get out there. It's going to be worth it for all that power. Satellites are nearly done, and we're approaching the council report.
Commander, our satellite is prepped and...
Here we go. Just be
So,
smart.
how'd it go, Doctor?
Better than expected. Before the creature expired, I was able to extract some new information from it.
You're saying that thing spoke to you?
Not precisely, but when you have access to a creature's brain, certain patterns can be discerned, recent images and thoughts.
And what exactly was our late friend thinking about?
This particular image appeared in the creature's thought patterns several times throughout the procedure.
We've already met that thing, Doctor. This is hardly the kind of breakthrough we were...
And there was a neural link in the creature's mind between this image and this one.
That's the thing that pulled a disappearing act when we shot down our first UFO. And let me guess, you want to poke around in its head too.
It is the next piece of the puzzle. And this time, instead of shooting it, I suggest we try to capture it alive.
Well, lucky for you, Doc, we've already done that. Research the outsider shard. Beam weapons credit has been earned. Oh, jeez. Our interrogation of the small alien captive was a learning experience for all parties involved. Although traditionally an interrogation would imply a discussion of sorts, perhaps under coercion, that possibility was out of the question given these unique circumstances. We were instead forced to undertake a more aggressive approach, namely through a series of invasive cranial probes inserted into the subject's prefrontal cortex. Oh god. By interpreting the captive's responses to various stimuli, we were able to discern a great deal of information, more so than I had originally anticipated, although it seemed to have little understanding of the various modifications it had been subjected to at some point in the past. We did garner some information relating to the aliens' miniaturized implants and power cells used in their weaponry. We've already begun analyzing this data for a possible incorporation into future advanced weapons prototypes, including several power-intensive beam weapons. Now we can research the outside shard. First, I want to complete our character persona. The shard is all that was left of the outsider alien after it was stunned. Based on our interrogation of the alien captive, we know that the outsiders are the key to finding their base. We should begin research on this item immediately. Nope, carapace armor. 10 more days left. Got this. We could also switch to weapon fragments, which reduces that to 3 days. But, no, I think we'll take that after we've upgraded our armor, and then upgraded our weapons, and then we'll go on to research the outsider shard. Although I could just start work on the outsider shard immediately. No, but, that's a thought for another time.
Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
Alright. One day left until the council report. It's time
Dr.
to send
Vollin's
out.
interrogation technique certainly is efficient.
Yes,
You'd never know it by looking at her, but that woman is an alien's worst nightmare.
not surprised. Now, with 3 satellites, we could quite easily obtain one of these bonuses. However, we do have Brazil and Russia under serious concern that we are going to lose this battle. So we're going to set one over Russia.
Satellite launched.
We're going to set one over Brazil.
Satellite launched.
And thankfully, we just happen to have enough left, and we can launch one more over Argentina and secure the We Have Ways bonus.
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity.
At least we've got some vets on our side. It takes a serious pair to go face to face with one of those things.
Autopsies and interrogations are completed instantly. We do have a serious, rather crippling interceptor need. We should be able to cover that next month. It should be okay. Should be okay. In the meantime, however, we have a whole lot of autopsies to complete instantly.
Despite its physical appearance, this machine doesn't seem to be made up of any organic components. Its surface has an unusual metallic composition that somehow interacts with the vapors it releases for concealment.
Okay, so just warning you now, we're going to be going through most of the research. I'm going to be talking about the research, and I'm going to be going, ooh, sweet upgrades, quite a bit. So if you want to skip out on that, just skip ahead to the next episode. I'm sure something exciting is going to happen. I'll try and inform you of what happened in the meantime. Okay? Okay. For all of you who want to just stick around and listen to me ramble on about all this several times over, welcome to 7 more minutes of it. Congratulations. Although each of the autopsies we've... I apologize. Although each of the autopsies we've conducted on the various alien species could be considered unusual, this latest specimen continues to push the boundaries of how we might define that characteristic. It's being referred to as a seeker by our soldiers in the field due to its propensity for tracking and engaging with single targets, and its actual means of attack is quite shocking. Once it has located a target, the seeker physically seizes the victim and remains untouched until it is either removed by force or the target expires. As one might imagine, this is an extraordinarily disturbing situation for both the victim and anyone witnessing the attack. The challenge in stopping the seeker comes from its inherent agility and nimbleness, making it extremely difficult to intercept before it manages to reach its intended target. We believe the micromotors employed in this design are responsible for this notable degree of mobility. The seeker has also been observed deploying a type of defensive smokescreen, making it even more troublesome to engage during the limited window of opportunity when it is immobile. It is my hope that we can adapt these various concealment techniques into a form that allows our soldiers greater stealth capabilities in combat, which should reduce casualties. It may also be possible to use what we've learned to develop weapon systems and equipment that mirror some of these techniques. Our unit analysis view available in the field should provide additional specifics regarding this species' various combat abilities. We also unlock the respirator implant, which makes them immune to the acid stuff. Although, so do medkits. So, I'm sure there's something else that adds in there. I don't know. We'll see. Chemical physical threats to a soldier's oxygen supply. Well, it also keeps it from damage from the Seeker itself. I don't know. Ghost grenade! When diffused into our soldiers, causes them to become invisible. Throw this at a person, they poof. Cool. Lymphatic skin. Confers the ability to change the skin pattern to match cover. When the soldier moves to high cover, enemies without special capabilities will not target the soldier. Does not work if any enemies have line of sight to the soldier's starting position. Leaving cover or firing will break this concealment. So you can move forward completely unseen for a while. Let's do the sectoid autopsy next. Our initial scans of the small humanoid aliens recovered so far have revealed something quite remarkable. We're detecting components of non-biological matter embedded within their internal structure. Could these be implants of some kind? Which is rather funny because we've already interrogated them and found out that they do indeed have those.
We've made a number of interesting discoveries based on the autopsy results of the alien specimen you brought back. The research team is now referring to this particular variation as a sectoid, based on the unusual structure of its internal organs, which we believe to be the product of genetic manipulation. As we've seen in the field, this species also seems to harbor some sort of telepathic ability.
We found no discernible genetic variance between any of the small humanoid aliens that have been examined thus far. They are perfect genetic copies, each and every one of them. The subject's brain is quite sizable with respect to its body, and appears to have been augmented even further with cybernetic implants of some kind. Considering the fragile nature of this creature's physical form, it is safe to assume that these implants were intended to somehow improve the combat effectiveness of the species. Dr. Shen and the engineering team have already developed several theories as to how we might be able to adapt these implants for our own use. Additional tactical information may be available in the field when viewing hostile targets in the unit analysis view. Dr. Valen's personal note: cloning, genetic manipulation, biomedical implants. The implications of this technology and the aliens' motives are not reassuring. We can do a little bit. We can help our interceptors aim at things. It's good. Later autopsy.
Although I'm sure you can make the connection yourself, we've designated this particular specimen as a floater. The research team is continuing in its efforts to determine how the aliens prevented the organic tissue from rejecting the mechanical components, as they seem to work in perfect harmony with one another.
As frightening and vicious as this species is on the battlefield, it is hard not to feel some sympathy for them on the dissection table. The specimen has been subjected to extensive biomedical modifications, some of which were undoubtedly quite painful and intrusive. The combination of living tissue and mechanical components gives the creature the look of a cool, half-finished experiment. Most of the subject's internal organs have been replaced with a mechanical life support system that mimics their original functionality. A rather conventional propulsion system has been grafted onto the subject's torso, although the power cells supplying the necessary thrust are extremely advanced by our own standards. I have removed a number of neural implants from the subject that appear to aid in the evasion of the incoming projectile fire. The engineering team has already suggested several ways in which this technology might benefit our soldiers. Defensive Matrix Dodge is now available for our interceptor hulls. Then man. These aliens were clearly intended to be used as infiltrators, moving among us and observing without raising an alarm. Their incredible range of motion is of particular interest to our own genetic research program.
The tall one has, up until this point, been unofficially referred to as the Thin Man. Initial testing has revealed a concerted effort by the aliens to modify this specimen's genetic structure in such a way as to make it appear human. However, on closer inspection, they seem to have had some trouble concealing the eyes, which appear to be reptilian in nature.
The subject's external appearance is that of a Caucasian male. I would guess its age to be approximately 35 years old, although it's quite likely that this is an artificial effect intentionally affixed by the aliens. The specimen is roughly 2 meters in height. And now we're trying to hide them amongst people and they're 2 meters in height? Jeez. And weighs just over 80 kilograms. Despite its outward appearance, upon dissection, the creature's unique organ and bone structure is revealed to be distinctly alien in nature. The subject's bones are segmented, rather like the vertebrae of a serpent. This segmented structure appears to give the creature a spectacular range of motion in combat. It is possible through our own genetic modification program that we may be able to replicate the unique connective tissues that allow for this remarkable flexibility. If successful, our soldiers could see drastic improvements in their own physical mobility and resilience. A large portion of the specimen's thoracic cavity is devoted to enormous glands capable of producing a toxin that is then expelled via ducts with considerable force. After a thorough chemical analysis of the subject's venom, we theorized that it could be used as a powerful disinfectant to treat our soldiers' injuries in the field. Cool. Dr. Shen is working to develop a means to integrate this substance into our existing medikits for future development. Gas grenade and muscle fiber disc. Nice. We can now synthesize a modified version of the poison produced by the Thin Man and containerize it in grenade form. Muscle fiber density confers superhuman leg strength, enabling the soldiers to reach high positions without the need for ladders or other climbing aids. We can now jump like a Thin Man. Awesome. Muton autopsy. Weighing in at over 275 kilograms, the majority of which is simply muscle and bone. This creature appears well suited for the rigors of frontline combat. The specimen's natural ability to manage adrenaline levels could prove useful if we can study it further.
This is the most physically aggressive specimen we've discovered so far, which the troops fondly refer to as the Muton. I can only assume there's a colorful backstory for such a designation.
Standing well over 2 meters tall, the ratio of this subject's lean muscle to the rest of its body mass is staggering. Its bones are highly durable, yet very light in weight, and it seems to lack extramuscular fatty tissue of any kind. There is no part of this subject that has not been genetically engineered for combat. These mutons, a moniker given by the troops, have clearly been bred and modified from birth, with every enhancement contributed to its function as a sort of organic tank. As such, the mutons are capable of withstanding otherworldly amounts of damage and seem to have an incredible tolerance for pain. During the autopsy, we also noted a variety of ritualistic markings and unusual tattoos, which imply some sort of past tribal structure among the muton species. It may be this tribal nature that has led to the muton's use of a war cry in battle, which seems to have caused a surge in adrenaline within both the subject and even nearby allies. With this in mind, it is certainly possible that we could replicate this ability through our own genetic modification program. We've also noticed a number of distinct similarities between the genetic structure of the muton and floater specimens. Although I can only guess as to the aliens' intentions, it certainly appears that the floaters may have at one time been mutants themselves. Ew. If the aliens have been experimenting with the muton physiology, perhaps the floaters are a byproduct of their less successful attempts at genetic manipulation. Adrenal neurosympathy. Overloads the soldier's adrenal glands. When a kill is confirmed, the soldier emits pheromones that grant offensive benefits to all nearby squad mates. And finally, the chrysalid autopsy. A cursory examination of this creature reveals that it is similar in form to several insect species found on Earth. The multi-layered structure of the specimen's exoskeleton appears to harbor some form of sensory input, possibly as an electroreceptor of some kind.
Based on what we've seen in the field so far, including several grotesque examples of trauma resulting from the emergence of its young, we've taken to calling this specimen a chrysalid.
Even after years of research and study, until now I had never encountered something that is quite as beautiful, yet equally as deadly as this species. Unlike the other aliens we've encountered thus far, it is arthropodal in nature, plated in a sleek black exoskeleton. The chrysalids, as we're calling them, based on their reproductive habits, measure over 3 meters long from nose to tail and stand almost 2 meters high when perched on their hind legs. Their attack is not only extremely deadly, but also necessary for their reproduction, as the intended victim is not immediately killed, but instead turned into what can only be described as a mindless shell akin to a zombie, which serves as a host to its offspring. When a human is bitten, an embryo is injected into the host, immediately begins to gestate. Once gestation is complete, which remarkably lasts only minutes, a newborn chrysalid will emerge, destroying its host in the process. It is disgusting. We can only theorize as to why the aliens would utilize what appears to be a savage, unpredictable creature. In any case, this is certainly not a creature to be trifled with, and our troops would do well to exercise extreme caution when engaging this species. One final note, which may be of particular interest in regards to our own genetic enhancement work. We have finally managed to isolate the crystalline exoskeleton's sensory capabilities, and they were in fact electroreceptors, as I had initially suspected. It is my hope that we can use this discovery to enhance our soldiers' own abilities in regards to sensing and detecting enemy movement in the field. Chitin plating! It's nice, it's good, and it also keeps us from taking a lot of melee damage and from strangulation. Needle grenade! Variation on the frag grenade, it does much more damage, same amount of damage over a much larger area, but if projectiles do not penetrate cover. And the bioelectric skin. The soldier projects an electric field from his or her skin, revealing but not alerting nearby enemies, and is immune to strangulation. Yay! Whew, my voice. That was fun, but ugh. Let's get back to researching our carapace armor.
In times of war, there's always a leader, a general, someone giving the orders. These aliens can be no different. The real question is, what sort of power or authority does it take to control such a vast range of alien species? What incentive do they have to follow through with this plan?
Yeah. Let's continue.
Excavation incoming transmission.
We are extremely impressed with the progress of the XCOM project thus far, Commander. Your recent results were beyond our expectations, and that is not a statement this council makes lightly.
Yeah. Alright. Satellites over the United States, Argentina, Brazil, Russia, and Japan. We're only going up from here, baby.
We will be in touch, Commander.
Damn right you will. 627 credits.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
Start working on that power generator. Start excavating down this way. Start working on our satellite uplink soon. I do want the officer training schools at some point. Let's build that. Yeah. Doesn't link up to anything, right? Right. Good. Satellite uplink links with itself. Workshop, laboratory link together. Yep. So we excavate here and we build here. Don't want any more items. Do want new satellites, but we may as well wait until the power generator is finished so we can build the satellite uplink, so we can build that. And yes, hangar. Need new ships. Need two here. We need Russia.
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity. Additional uplink required.
Hang on. Europe. More interceptors. Africa is the only place left that we have no interceptors over. This is going well! Woo! Oh, do need more soldiers. All our soldiers but Kraus are back in action. Things are looking good, things are looking good, things are looking good. I'm tempted to make a respirator implant just to see what it does, but I think I'll wait until later.
Excavation complete.
Really? Which one? Oh yes, of course, the one down here. Okay.
Satellite coverage now available over Russia.
Satellite and interceptors. Carapace armor! We have succeeded in creating an advanced suit of body armor based on the alien alloys recovered from the field. These are the same materials used extensively by the aliens in the hull plating and internal structure of their craft. As we've already seen, the UFOs are capable of sustaining heavy impacts with only minor structural damage, which inspired our research into personal armor plating of the same design. However, the downside of this exotic material is that we currently have no means of replicating it on Earth. With a limited pool of resources available for future projects, we'll need to manage our use of those alloys carefully. The engineering team is waiting orders to begin. Hell yes! Alright. Next, because of our credits, we begin work on the weapon fragments. It'll just take 2 days.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
Alright. That means we can make 4 carapace armor suits. We have enough alloys. And we do. Bam! Oh, so good!
Satellite power generator complete.
Satellites are on! Power generator's on! Everything's going good! Oh my god, yes. Alright, let's get the satellite uplink building. Let's get those 3 satellites up. Gonna need 1 more credit. Items. 3 satellites. 20 days. Ooh, just made it. Good. Alright. There we go. Oh, we're going to ignore just for a moment.
Contact detected.
Oh, we shouldn't have. Large scout, huh?
Engaging bogey.
See if we can knock it down.
We're getting eaten up here. Disengaging.
Hammering from that one.
Contact detected.
Might not be able to knock this one down. That will
We're
be
in pursuit.
concerning. Never mind. Alright, so we now got 2 missions to go on. We need to do the alien abductions.
We've picked up multiple requests for assistance. Abductions in progress are marked on the hologram.
Oh, they're just gonna kick me straight out the lieutenant. Oh! But I do want to go for South Africa instead. Yeah. Africa's still the one that we don't have any satellites over.
Facilities at maximum capacity. Additional uplink required.
It is a little worried. It's not as worried as the United Kingdom or Germany, mind. Let's have a look one more time. South Africa, China, France.
Satellite uplink facilities at maximum capacity. Additional uplink required.
If France gets hit, United Kingdom and Germany is going to panic, but we can take over that place anyway, I think. South Africa, if South Africa calmed down completely, that would be good. France, move down 2. No, go for the engineers. Alright, screw the weapon fragments, that would just be silly, waste of time. Let's go get those engineers. Captain Shin back on duty. Lieutenant Zhang, Lieutenant Saren, Squatty Bianchi. Let's knock off the extra guy, the extra support, and put Kyoto back on the team. Welcome back, Kyoto. What other kind of stuff can we get? Of course.
This new body armor was developed using what we've learned from the alloys employed in the alien ship. It should prove to be both lighter and stronger than anything we've used in the past.
Hell yeah! Oh, today is just a good day. Grab this armor. Got that deco a bit. Let's go with that one. Grab armor. 15 health. God, that feels like so much now. 8 health. Yeah. I think this is a perfectly fine team. Okay, join me next time. Oh wow, 45 minutes. So ran a bit longer than I thought it would. Join me next time for the next operation. We're going to be hunting down some damn dirty aliens. Until then, good luck with all your efforts. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.